Okay, it is Friday. It's Friday! Whoop whoop! Thank God it's Friday, right? All right, so I'm going to give this a minute for Facebook to build my audience. Give you all a minute to share this because this one is going to be awesome. I had a little taste already. It's so good. So while Facebook and everything is building, you guys are building an audience. If you have not caught any of my recipes this week, we have been doing countdown to Super Bowl. And every recipe that I've done this week is based off of what I teach, which is stabilizing the blood sugar to create balance in your body. And so what I want to bring to you this week is the opportunity to show you how you can have healthy snacks for Super Bowl Sunday, and you can still enjoy the game, and you can enjoy your food, and you don't have to be a slave to a restrictive diet. This is what I teach right here. So tonight we are doing crab rangoons. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, regardless, they're awesome. Hi, Jana. Hi, Laura. Good workout tonight, Laura. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've done. And then I'm going to finish putting them together so you can kind of see how they all are assembled. As always, the recipe will not be posted. So be sure to have your pen and paper handy to jot down exactly what I'm doing so you'll know exactly how to make these because I'm going to do step by step exactly what I did. So these are on plan crab rangoons. So these are going to be more Thrive phase. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Deb. Excuse me. But on Thrive phase, if you were having these for a meal, you could probably have like 8 of them because of how I made them. So, all right, here's the ingredients. I'm using gluten-free Mission brand wrap. So these you can find at Kroger. Okay, so you can find these at Kroger. You could do another gluten-free wrap, but these are a little softer, so I found that they worked better with making the little cups. I also used Greek yogurt. So this is a Greek cream cheese. You can find this one at Kroger. Walmart also carries this. We used a Faye 0% Greek yogurt. We used 1 can of Polar white crab meat, about a 6-ounce can. Let's see. Okay. I just noticed my battery is low, so I'm going to have to whip through this tonight. We're also using liquid aminos in place of a soy sauce. It's a better alternative. Bragg liquid aminos, if you didn't catch this on the recipe last night, carries 16 of the 20 essential amino acids that your body needs for muscle recovery and repair, tissue repair. So it's an excellent alternative to soy sauce. It is, to me, a little bit saltier, but we're going to use that. And then I also used Lea & Perrins, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and not to mention some green onion. Okay, so how we initially assembled this. I took the wraps, so I'm going to just show you here. And I only used 3 wraps. So I took the wrap and I used a little juice glass. So hopefully you can see about the size of that. And then I cut little circles, little discs. These are smaller, though, than what I did with the tacos. This is a smaller circle. I would say probably about 1.5 inches. I mean, it's pretty small. And then when I made the circle, let me show you one here. After I made the circle, I sprayed my 24 muffin tin with nonstick cooking spray, and I would tear half of the circle and make almost like a cone shape, okay? And then when I did, whoopsie, what's going on here? Okay, then I placed it down inside the cup, just like that, okay? So this is what it looked like before I cooked it. And then after I got them all filled, I actually sprayed it all with non-stick cooking spray. And then I sprinkled any of your seasonings, your Mrs. Dash seasonings. One of my favorite seasonings is called Paleo Pink Powder. I actually order this online, and it does have Himalayan salt. So just, you can Google search it. I'm not really sure what his website is. Paleo Pink Powder. That's what I put on it. It has a little Himalayan salt in it. We've got some here working in the oven, and they're looking pretty good. All right, so I then put my, stay with me. Once I filled the pan, I put them in the oven and baked them at 400 degrees. Again, in my convection oven. If you don't have a convection oven, just keep an eye on it. It might take just a smidge longer. 400 degrees, and I baked them for only about 8 minutes. And it made these cute little, like, almost like a chip, okay? So it's a gluten-free, homemade, pre-made. Then, what I did next, I take my cookie sheet, spray my cookie sheet, and then I'm gonna fill it with my filling. My filling for my crab ragoon was 1 8-ounce block of Greek cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, 1 teaspoon of liquid aminos, a half a teaspoon of Worcestershire, and then I used my hand mixer and I mixed it all up. So you want to make sure that the cream cheese is soft, so it's room temperature. And then after that's mixed together really, really good, then you're gonna put in your can of white, polar white crab meat. And you're also gonna put in 1 to 2 green onions. I always kind of wash a bunch and then I just kind of snip off what I need. So I like green onions, so it's totally fine that there was a little extra in there. And then I mix all of that with my hand mixer. Then I'm going to take the filling. I've already done half of them. I'm going to show you. And I'm going to basically just load it up like that. My timer's going off over there. And then I'm going to stuff each one of these little cracker things, these little crisps. So the reason why I like to make my own, now I had seen this recipe with, it was done with potato chips. Actually it was done with Tostitos scoops. This is a healthier alternative because we are keeping control of the salt. We're keeping control. I actually can have a little bit more. I'm watching the gluten. So there's many factors that go into me making my own little crisps. So this recipe should make about 24 of these. And you can see I'm really kind of loading them up. And I left my oven on 400. And I'm going to put these actually back in the oven once I get them loaded. Yep. I turn off comments though because I get distracted. So, could I make this with tuna or canned chicken? Yeah, you probably could. Absolutely. So the reason why I'm doing the white crab meat is it's leaner, so there's no fat in it. So Deb, if you're still watching this, you could do this with chicken. It would just be chicken ragoon or tuna ragoon. So yeah, you absolutely could. Laura, it's going to be more thrive phase, unfortunately, but I would rather you do something like this than fall off for the Super Bowl. So, all right, so that was emptied my bowl pretty much. I got 24 out of that. So, yeah, just not in this phase. But I would rather you do this than fall off. So, all right, so these are going to go back in my oven. 400 degree oven, and I'm only putting them in for about 8 minutes. Enough for them, the tops, to just lightly brown. So let me throw these back in. Okay, and then I actually have a pan here already done. So this is what they're gonna look like when they're completely finished. They'll be kind of lightly brown on the top. Now, I'm cheating because you actually can also serve these with a little sriracha sauce on the side for people that like a little extra spice. So I'm a presentation person, right? And there you have it. We're gonna lay these over here. I will tell you, you really can't taste the crab meat in these. They're not overly crabby. Haha. But you will get about 25 out of them. So there you have it, crab rangoons. Great option for the Super Bowl Sunday, and healthier alternative. And I mean, everything that you guys are learning this week really are kind of finger food. And so those of you that are trying to stay on plan and do really good and be clean, you could have a little bit of all of them rather than overindulging and then feeling really guilty come Monday. So for more recipes, and I keep forgetting to mention this, my annual recipe subscription is now up. It's on my website, kellybonomo.com. Click on Vault 360, and underneath there you can click on subscriptions, and you can subscribe to my annual cookbook. It's $59.97. The second you enroll, you will get over 75 pages of my first cookbook from this last year, but then you will also automatically get another one in June and another one in December. So all kinds of additional ideas on there, and if you have any questions on that, you can private message me and I can direct you also. So I'll also put the link underneath this video since I keep forgetting to do that. All right, I will see you all tomorrow evening. Have a great Friday night. Mwah.